You're a fucking liability. At least it sounds like the wettest sex of all time when you eat it.
Two adults, Chris and Daryl, yeah, they run shit. Current world events and forever on some dumb shit. Fun lit with a Bush Light, especially. Even though they always getting banned, allegedly. Crack a bourbon, peep the sermon, it's just two dolts. And you know they hold it down like it's two ropes. So crack a bourbon, peep the sermon, it's just two dolts. Taking over in the game, bringing new hope.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Welcome back, everybody. Show number 2.
I was so fucking conscious about chewing this. The microphone's gonna pick it up because I knew you said something completely cuntish like you just
First of all, you're opening a wrapper that couldn't have taken that long to open.
I tried to inquire about it.
Like a cow eating a carrot over there.
You know, it's like when you come home, you're all fucked up. You're trying to open something, and it's the loudest
yeah,
in the world, and you think you're being quiet, and you just keep about it. Oh, that's what was going on. I was like, I'm like, I better get enough of these out now because if I go back to this bag, that's all I'm going to hear the whole fucking hour. She's bitching at me about how loud it is.
Yeah, get comatose for me, baby.
Oh, I realized it when I was upstairs getting my water. I'm like, I want some candy. My legs, I don't think I walked. I floated. This is weird as fuck, man. I'm not sure if my glasses got wet or my eyes are just in a fog. I am never need to do this shit again.
I think it makes you very likable. Except when you chew like a fucking asshole.
I'm choking over here, you cunt. Oh.
You fit every goddamn stereotype right now. I need water. Comes back with a bag of Twizzlers. Did you even get your water? You fucking
dumbass.
Sits down with a fucking BJ's level Sam's Club carton of fucking red Twizzlers. Jesus Christ.
I have a fucking headache. Oh, tears running into my mouth.
Yeah, we don't really have anything prepared. How about the Bandits, eh?
Yeah, back to back to back. That was a fun game to watch.
Was it 15-6 or something like that? Yeah, that's a good game. Is it that the Bandits have like the best players, or is it just like their unit is so fucking?
Yeah, and they got like 2 or 3 of the best players in the league.
Tavares is just
what a great coach, you know.
Yeah.
And who I think one of their assistant coaches, Steve Dietrich, he used to be their goalie back in the day.
Okay.
So, you know, you get the guys that know the fucking game. You get the guys that have talent, and you have fucking all-world goalie like Matt Vince. And yeah, there's your recipe for success.
I brought it up yesterday. I was at this lake house, and you know, these guys I don't think they've ever seen lacrosse ever, you know? And I was like, oh, you text me. I'm like, oh, Bandits back to back to back. And my buddy Charlie goes, oh, one of those big championships. I'm like, oh, you dick. Like,
yeah.
But it's a championship.
Yep.
They're the winningest team in Buffalo history.
Yeah.
Can't take it away.
These are really good.
Yeah, because you're fucking stoned, you fucking retard.
Some Doritos.
Some Doritos, some fucking peanut butter.
A small dog.
With midgetism.
Preferably, you know, medium-sized dog that has midgetism.
Yeah.
Chihuahua.
Really short legs. Fetal alcohol syndrome dog. Oh, did you hear that the polar ice caps, they're coming back. So now scientists are going, we're in an ice age.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Everybody waiting to hear from Greta.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, whoops. To think that you think that people, and again, like, sure, there's some places in this country where the windshield will be covered with soot, and that's not good for anybody.
No.
But electric cars, because of their weight, they need bigger braking systems, and those braking systems actually make more pollution than the electric car would if it was gas. But if you think that what you're doing to the earth is actually making a difference, like, do you know how fucking the earth works?
No, they don't.
Some scientists just came out the other day and just goes, you know what? We don't think that fossil fuels are actually made from fossils.
Yeah, I saw that in one of my Google headlines.
Yeah, it's like an inner earth core thing that just fucking we're on a floating rock in space, sitting on lava. Magma.
I want to know how do we know that the center of the earth is a giant ball of fire? How do we know that?
Well, from what I understand, is that the plate tectonics cause so much friction. So it's not this, like, it's not like the sun where it's like has this constant gas mix. It's the inherent friction of the earth that causes complex heat that makes the core lava-ish magma.
Have we ever been to the core?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, what Brendan Fraser was in a movie. I think he tried to go there.
Who hasn't?
But
really?
The hole that they drilled was probably just a euphemism for some dude's asshole. So Brendan Fraser just climbed in some dude's asshole that had Taco Bell. That's where the heat's coming from.
I was trying to think of the songs that talk about euphemisms. What songs, other than "Pour Some Sugar on Me," are blatant sexual euphemisms? Like "Pour Some Sugar on Me" is really just about cum, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
Love gun, kiss. The gun's his dick. You know? But what other ones are out there?
It's got to be
Genuine.
What? Pony?
Yeah. That's about sex. Lollipop, lollipop.
You didn't need to do the noise. That's why I had my head down, so I didn't have to see it. That noise is gonna haunt me now.
There's a lot of euphemisms in music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What songs have the most sexual innuendos, right?
Connotations.
Let's see here. WAP. Come on, too easy. Baby Got Back. Too Close.
Next. Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
song about their yeah.
Like a Virgin. That's too I wouldn't even say that's a connotation. That's right in it. The Streak by Ray Stevens. Never heard that song. Mm-mm. The song, while novelty song, was also about sex crimes, highlighting the broad range of songs that have been associated with sexual. Okay. Honky Tonk Woman. Rolling Stones. Let's Get It On. Sure. Why is my scroll not working? What the fuck?
Me so horny.
69 songs you never realized were actually about sex. Here we go. There's the topic. Come on, you fucking scroll. Jesus Christ. The Macarena. It's about a woman cheating on her boyfriend with two of his friends. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Too Close has the number one billing. Love Myself. Haley Steinfeld. When I think about you, I touch my. I wouldn't say that's innuendo. I think that's genuinely this girl's slapping her clam thinking about you. Sweet Caroline. This was verified from lyrics touching me, touching you, and good times never felt so good. I don't know. I've heard Sweet Caroline's about Caroline Kennedy, John F. Kennedy's daughter. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Don't Stop Me Now.
I'm about
Queen.
to come on your back.
Little Red Corvette.
Prince?
Yeah. Anything Prince did was sexual.
Yeah.
Your Body's a Wonderland.
No shit.
Yeah.
John Mayer?
Yeah. Kiss from a Rose. I was in my 30s before I found out Seals' Kiss from a Rose was about a girl losing her virginity. I just always thought it was a vague and kind of nonsensical love song. HT? What's HT mean? H-T? To my kid brother for filling me in when I meant, oh, geez, there's an innuendo right there.
Filling in your little brother?
I think anything butterfly related is about vagina, you would assume, right?
Yeah.
Butterfly by Jason Mraz. You make my slacks a little tight. You may unfasten them if you let. Yeah, okay. There you go. Jason Mraz kind of a fucking wimp though. I don't know half these. Fergalicious, whatever.
Black Eyed Peas chick.
Butterfly, Crazy Town.
Oh, that was the song I was going through my head when you were talking about pussy related. I'm like, what's that song? You're my butterfly. Come, my baby. And I'm like, who the fuck was that?
Yeah, that song sucks though.
It did. There's like a couple of them that came out.
It wasn't me.
Around then.
Great.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
That's blatantly about sex. I think this article is completely fucked. Summer of '69, the love song. I loved the song and thought it was about a careless, fun summer until I learned it was about, his position of the summer. I'm not agreeing with that. There's nothing in Summer of '69 that is sexual.
Zip.
Let's go investigate. I got my first real 6-string, bought it at the Five and Dine, played it until my fingers bled, was the summer of '69.
I bought a guitar.
Yes.
And I played it all summer at parties.
Yeah.
It was the summer of '69.
Me and some guys from school, had a band. We tried real hard. Jimmy quit. Jody got married. Should have known we'd never get that far.
Okay.
Nothing there. Oh, when I look back now, the summer seemed to last forever. And if I had the choice, yeah, I'd want to be there. Those were the best days of my life. Ain't no use in complaining when you got a job to do. Spent my evenings down at the drive-in, and that's when I met you. Yeah. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me that you'd wait forever. That's waiting for me, not waiting for... Maybe you could construe that like she's not going to have sex. Oh, when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. I'm not seeing it.
No, and that might be one of those ones where you got to make a stretch, and that's like somebody's going to pull a muscle.
Yeah. Shut Up and Drive, Rihanna. Don't know that song, but Rihanna's pretty hot though.
Yeah, I saw her house, her parents' house.
Rude Boy, Rihanna. Work From Home, Fifth Harmony, Like a Prayer. Anything Madonna's about sex.
Yeah.
All Over the Road. I Kissed a Girl. Obvious.
Yeah. No shit.
Gasolina.
That's Daddy Yankee.
Yeah. To Become One. I actually had sex with that.
I too become one to my wife this morning.
Ooh, nice. Rock the Boat. Ooh, baby, I love your stroke because you get me where I'm going. I thought he was really good at rowing. Aaliyah, come on.
Rowing like her little man in a canoe.
Yeah. Scotty Doesn't Know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is not, there's no innuendos in Scotty Doesn't Know. It's literally Scotty doesn't know that we've been banging.
He does now.
In my van.
Telling you in a song.
They played that last night. So we went to this bar. And they're supposed to have this like Warped Tour band. So like a lot of like Blink-182, Sum 41, that kind of shit. And those guys canceled. And so they just got this like Blink-182 straight up cover band. I can't think that that's a good business model. Like Blink-182 has some songs, but we're talking what, 9, 10, maybe 12 recognizable songs.
That's a lot.
That's pushing it, right?
Yeah.
They were doing like deep cuts on Blink-182. I don't got time for that.
What you talking about, Wills?
But they did do Scotty Doesn't Know.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cool. I was doing karaoke once and Miles wanted me to sing that, so I did it. You don't realize how long that fucking song is. Like the real song is like 4 minutes long. And you're like,
all of a sudden it's like, fuck, what I get into?
Yeah. It's like musical interlude. Like, oh no, I didn't know there was an interlude, let alone multiple, to necessitate multiple interludes. I got you a gun rack, Wayne. I don't even own a gun, let alone many to necessitate a rack. I don't know. What else you got? I've been talking too long.
I don't know. I'm high.
Cool. It's nice to see you dabbling into it, man.
Yeah. I'm going to dabble my way right the fuck out of it. Keep this shit up.
I've never seen you with the giggles.
I told you. It started hitting at the end of the last show. I'm like, uh-oh. I looked down at my phone. I'm like, all right, it's been an hour. It's kicking in. Now I know.
I said something completely almost erroneous, and you're like, like, oh no. Oh no. So have you tried a Manhattan yet with bourbon?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old fashioned's next.
So you've never had like a full-on old fashioned?
Yeah, I had one.
Okay.
Just before surgery.
With the orange peel and all the shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. That was good. I like that one. So
I was at the bar the other day and they were training bartenders on how to make old fashions. Didn't end well for me. 4 or 5 of those babies. Like, you ever sit at a bar and you're like, I'm fine if I'm sitting. But then you got to piss and you're like, I don't know that I could walk from the stool to the bar or to the bathroom.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you get up and you're like, it's not that bad. Okay, cool. And you're like, one leg in front of the other.
Just, yeah.
It never ends well.
Just practice singing the alphabet song.
Yeah. Practice the alphabet backwards in case you get pulled over. ZXYW.
Dude, some chick. I just saw a DWI video that was on Instagram or some Facebook. And it must have been a body cam footage.
Oh, was it to start the alphabet at W?
No, the letter M. Start the alphabet with M. Alphabet. Like,
yeah, the guy's like, gotta let her go.
I was like, fuck.
We hit a rollback. Jesus Christ.
Liberty.
Oh, God. We hit a roadblock last night. And, Tanya had to work really early. So she curtained her is curtained a word?
Curtailed.
Thank you. Curtailed her drinking. And so we do the license and whatever, registration, all that shit. And then they go, you have something illegal on your truck. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, you have a license plate cover. I was like, okay. I bought the truck here in Illinois and they sold it like that. He's like, yeah, it's illegal to have one. He's like, you probably won't get in trouble for it though. I'm like, well, then is it illegal or not?
Yeah.
He's like, it's illegal, but you won't get in trouble for it. I'm like, so should I take it off? He goes, I wouldn't. I'm like, what? so wait a minute. So should I or shouldn't I? He's like, whatever. Like,
have a good night.
Yeah. He's like, you guys are good to go. I'm like, what just happened? If it's illegal, it's illegal.
I'll literally take it off when I get home, officer.
Yeah. God knows I don't need anybody following me around. But I wouldn't. Then why'd you bring it up? You fucking dick.
Trying to trip you up.
Yeah. I'm like, just
Entrapment, bitches.
yeah. Oh, we're doing a roadside safety check. Are you? Or are you right around the corner from a bar?
And it's 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Yeah. Roadside safety, my dick, son. Like, at what point is that like, I get if you're driving and swerving and shit. Sure. But don't tell me you're doing a roadside safety check.
They've had to rename this things because they were starting to get pushback from the public that they were going to end up suing towns and everything for these things because it's unconstitutional to stop people while they're traveling or some bullshit.
Yeah, if they haven't committed a violation, right?
Yeah. So it's like you're literally assuming that everybody here is drunk tonight. And it's been getting some massive pushback. So there hasn't been all that many around here anymore.
Oh, dude, they will. So when you go to the lake around here, there's like one main road in.
Oh, so like Sunset Bay.
Yeah, and they camp out right there. And on Waze, you can see, you can go, okay, let's plug in home. And you just see 19 police officers in this one spot. You're like, well,
not going that way.
Either we wait till the shift ends or we stop drinking, Yeah. And I've done the waiting thing. Then you end up at someone's house till 4 a.m, going to the bathroom, talking about UFOs. Talking about AI is going to impact jobs. Woo, 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 woo. God, my nose is running.
My mouth's so fucking dry.
Yeah, fork some more Twizzlers into it, you fucking asshole.
Fuck off. I think it's just wine.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
I've never had it before.
Norm. Oh, have you seen this guy? He liquidated his 401k. So he finds out that he has this this spinal disorder.
Oh, I got something here.
And he goes, so he finds this thing out, and I guess he's got some vertebrae that are kind of like loose. And at any time, they could just go and sever his fucking spinal cord. It's like this. The girls. Oh, this is like you see girls like doing this and then blowing a guy. It's like, well, where's
all that extra come from?
Yeah, like okay, so they're doing this and then they're doing this. How big are dicks nowadays?
How small are her hands?
That's it. That's why I go for the ones with midgetism. Walked into that one, you fucking nerd.
Dude, I've been using that term more. And the other day, I was and these people are fucking pushing their little hippie baby up in front of the restaurant. And I'm trying to cross the road, and I'm like, hurry up, you fucking hippies. Walking out the window. I go, just out of nowhere, I'm just like, it's quiet. I'm just like, nerds. Every spitter pop across the table.
There's nothing better than calling someone a nerd.
It came out of left field. I just started laughing, and Kristen picks her head up. Brady's looking back, and her and I are dying laughing.
Dude, when you call someone a nerd, like you're really, it's such an erroneous comment. Like
such an insult. It is so fucking great. I have tears pouring down my stupid face. I'm trying to eat this Twizzler. Fucking high as a
fucking nerd.
I feel like fucking Gilbert Gottfried. Fucking him and Punch Ramirez.
Rodriguez, you fucking nerd.
Oh, my glasses are still wet.
Yeah, when you call someone a nerd, you're going in hard in the paint. Fucking nerd.
Aubrey fucking sprayed across the table. I couldn't fucking breathe. It's like, no.
You fucking nerd.
Dude, it is the best. I used to use it so much. It's so derogatory. And mostly nobody fucking hears it when I say it.
No.
It's even better.
What's up, you fucking nerd? When the kids get out of school, I go upstairs and I'm like, hey, what's up, nerds? And they're like, hey, like, fuck. But yeah, when you call your friend a nerd, you're coming in hard. So this dude lives in Seattle, finds out he's got this spinal disorder, cashes out his 401k. He has no understanding of sailing. And he buys a sailing boat or sailboat. Sailing boat? Sailboat. Buys a sailboat. And he goes, I'm going to sail from Seattle to Hawaii. And his goal is to sail around the world. So he just starts it. And he's like, fuck it. I'm going to go do it. He has no knowledge of sailing. But he's videoing it. And now he's starting to get like, I mean, this one has 84,000 likes.
There you go. Thanks, guys. Thanks for whatever is in here. A real-time update, I guess, of day 24. Sailing from Oregon to Hawaii with my cat. I've got a plane following me. Hello. Here I am. It's so cool. I love planes. He's got his door open. He's got his door open. There he goes.
Yeah.
There he goes. Oh. They dropped something.
So people are flying by and dropping packages for him.
This looks rather nefarious. I can't believe I picked it up. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done. I don't know if this video is going to be going on the internet because I do not know what's in here. It says be safe, and then
that is pretty cool that people are helping him out.
I can't read cursive, so sorry about that. From Katie. It's from Katie. I only heard about you from my friend today. We were having a play date, and this was really unexpected. We got you some snacks. They got me snacks. All right, well, Katie, you've got better handwriting than I do.
Fucking Twizzlers.
Talia to Oliver. Keychain. It's covered in glue. I am a fan about you. Your cat is very funny. I really like it. You are almost there. It makes me want to cry, man. This is the coolest moment ever.
So he's been contacted by a few different companies too, and now they're helping him with like internet. People are dropping care packages off like from boats and all that kind of shit. But he just was like, fuck it. I might be paralyzed in 2 years. I'm going to liquidate my fucking 401k and I'm going to buy a sailboat and fucking go to Hawaii. And he's been doing it for like 90 days now with no real knowledge of sailing. I don't have that kind of balls.
Those things have motors, but
well, yeah, I mean, but even like charting, would you know how to chart?
No, dude.
I can barely find where I'm going like later today.
Yeah. Once I get out on water,
like,
you don't know where the fuck you are. It's I lose all sense of direction out there.
I lose sense of direction in a fucking department store.
Yeah.
I got a problem. But this guy was just like, fuck it. I'm going to go and sail. Come on. You got 30 minutes.
What?
Hold it together.
Oh, I just needed a breath.
I forgot how to breathe, man.
I did. I stopped. I had to figure it out.
Good job, bud.
It's this wine. What kind of wine?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I totally love people with that adventure in them.
That's a little higher scale than I have or would want.
Yeah,
and it's a cool fucking thing. And I hope this dude gets there. And then I hope his spinal thing never happens, so he can live a life on his fucking boat now and enjoy himself. But
well, what's cool is like
would never fucking do this.
What's cool with the internet is that once he started out with just a YouTube channel, no followers. Then was posting to Facebook and shit like that. And then all of a sudden it snowballed. And all of a sudden he's like getting donations and shit like that. Yeah. I mean, he might become a millionaire for doing something that literally nobody should do. No one should just go, you know what I'm going to do? Liquidate my 401k and fucking just hightail it out. Especially going from Seattle to Hawaii. That's pretty fucking long.
It's not like you just fucking type it in Waze.
Right.
No, that'd be cool as fuck. You're in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
Go straight for the next 1,300 miles.
So sailing. Sailing.
That's got to be a shot. It's a shot. It's a 5-hour flight, right? From LA.
Yeah. So he's I think 50 something days in. I think I said 90 earlier, but he's 15. It says it takes 15 to 21 days to sail it. It's 3,100 nautical miles. But what if you get hit with, and it's just him and his cat? What if he goes overboard?
What if something happens? Just what if the storm?
Yeah, and he's hit some fucking storms. And he put up a video the other day, and he's like, "Man, I'm seasick." It's like, yeah, you're in a fucking dinghy, like in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, dude. Of course. But it's just him. That's crazy. Him and his cat. He found out from this one company that they do sales and shit. And the guy goes, so when was your boat built? He's communicating through like some Microsoft thing. Microsoft sponsored him too, finally. And he's like, I don't know, it was built in 1991. And so he's sending pictures of his sails to the guy. And the guy goes, you will probably rip a sail. If those are as old as I think they are, you're going to rip a sail and you're going to be in the middle of the Pacific Ocean with no sails. So that company had him, pay a small amount, but he gets a sponsorship and he gets to talk about the company. They flew a plane and dropped sails, and they have an app that helps non-sailors reinstall fucking sails in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, this shit should be done on land, and I have a feeling it's not a real easy fucking undertaking.
Even if you're docked up, it would still be a pain in the ass. But he's literally just doing this. I don't know if I could do it.
No, I wouldn't want to do that with 4 friends.
Oh,
and
dude.
3 of them are experienced boaters. I wouldn't want to do it.
No, I have a hard time when Miles goes, hey, I'm going to go do something. Just drive the boat. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to drive a boat? I have no interest in driving a boat.
Nope.
Because I'll fuck it up.
Yep.
I'll hit a tree. I'll hit an island. I'll hit a person.
Yeah.
I'm a moron.
Hit a shark,
Sure. Yeah. But like, he's in the middle of the Pacific. It's fucking insane.
I need to get some more wine.
Okay.
I'll unplug my headphones because I can't reach. Oh, God. Legs don't want to work.
So I guess he made it yesterday. 24 days. That's just insane. What the
I'd
fuck
love
is
to
his
know
name?
how many times he was just like, I'm going to fucking die.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would imagine he probably thought that a lot. Oliver.
I mean, the video, that boat wasn't all that big.
No. I wonder if I can find his YouTube channel. Oliver Widgelow.
Twist.
YouTube.
But I mean, I don't know how the fuck you'd be able to just get in a boat. It'd be the same thing as like, I mean, I guess being in a boat would probably be a lot easier to pick up than flying a plane quick,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like these people that do these solo flights in these little planes, it's like,
no, there's too many things that can go wrong.
yeah.
There's too many problems you can run into. I guess like sailing would be cool, but I guess when you say you're going to do it, it's one of those ones where you got to do it.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ. Like, how do you even sleep?
There's the other thing. Because
If it's
now
just
you're
you
sleeping
and your cat.
and you're not directing your boat in a certain direction. I mean, the chances you just putting that thing kind of like on an autopilot.
Not on sailboats. The jib
No,
and all
I'm
that kind of
just saying.
shit. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm saying if you were.
Yeah. Or what happens if a storm just brews up out of the middle of nowhere?
You don't
I
have
don't-
somebody, your cat's not watching out for you. He's not going to just fucking when there's a storm coming, you know?
Was it Toots? Saturday Night Live.
Toonses? Yeah.
Toots goes off a cliff. Like, why is there a boat going off a cliff?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I give the guy a lot of credit, and apparently he made it last night.
Well, that's cool. Good.
Yeah. So now he's going to hang out in Hawaii for a little bit. I'm sure he's got some cash because of like ad revenue and all kind of stuff. And then I think he's going to sail from Hawaii to, I think, China next. Is that the next? Japan?
Yeah. It's over there.
Oh, Slania Oliver Widgler. I don't know. I'm trying to find the guy and I can't.
Oliver Wiggler. Please let us say it. Idiots.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the fucking guy, and like even Google's like, there aren't many great matches for your search. I know I'm not spelling his name that bad. I am dumb, but just go and try. Let's go to his Facebook page. Sailing with Phoenix Reels. So day 24. That was day 24, what we just saw. But yeah,
wine day.
And he's got to like fish and shit.
Yeah,
I don't know. I give him a lot of credit.
Catching the wrong thing out there.
No shit.
There's some monsters in there.
Are you happy now that you quit your job?
I mean, and yeah, Matt, I've been following him for a few weeks. Sailing with Phoenix. Yeah, I finally just found it. But it's cool, man. I mean, I give him all the credit in the
My
world.
DMs are filled with that question. And it's a weird question. It's weird because, like, literally in 20 days, my cat and I are going to cross the Pacific Ocean and sail from Oregon to Hawaii. Yeah, I'm happy. I think people ask that question because they're curious themselves. They may be in a similar situation that I was. They're worried that you quit your career, suddenly find out you're still unhappy. You got to go through that journey yourself. You know, don't look for it in me. I'd say quit your job. I went from a life where I hated my life, just coasting every single day, coasting and just surviving, like not being able to get out of bed in the morning. Fast forward a year, I wake up every day. I sleep in, for sure. I also stay up late. It has been the most difficult thing I've ever done. Most days are great. Some days are not great. Some days I'm pissed off. But the difference is I'm pissed off with purpose. Whereas before I was pissed off with no purpose. If you're looking for guidance on your happiness, find purpose and just keep going. Like, it took me a really long time to find purpose. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And at the end of the day, it's so simple. Just fly a boat, sail around the world. You know, that might not be everyone's cup of tea. So find your purpose and just keep looking, keep going, keep growing.
Yeah, but it's inspiring. It's cool as fuck. Would I do it? No. Not one bit. If I found out I had like a degenerative spinal disorder, I don't know. But, you know, he doesn't have kids or all that shit. You know, like, when you have kids, no matter what's going on in your life, you go, all right, how is this going to impact the kids? And then your kids are just like, they don't even know what you're going through. You know, they have no idea.
Nope.
They have no idea if you had a bad day at work, good day at work, if you're not feeling well, if, you know, just day-to-day stress is going on. You have to, what's that? There's like a short story.
A haiku.
I think it's called like The Grieving Tree or something like that, where this guy picks up this plumber. His plumbing truck broke down, and he's a single operator guy. And this guy's giving this guy a ride home, and the plumber is doing nothing but going like, "Fuck, my truck's broke down. This is the only way I provide for my family." All this other kind of stuff, and he lets a guy out in front of his house. The guy walks up to a tree, and he grabs this tree, and he takes a couple deep breaths. And the guy goes, "Well, what are you doing? Like, go in and see your family. I just gave you a ride home and it's like snowing out and shit." And the guy goes, "No, this is my grieving tree. I'd go out to the tree before I walk in the door, and I give the tree all my grief. And then I walk in. It's not about work. It's not about my day. It's not about anything. It's about them. You can't be a guy that just goes, I'm going to go sail across the world when you have kids. You can't do that.
Yeah. You can't do anything when you have kids.
No.
Suck the soul right out of you and your fucking wallet.
Yeah. And then, like, people that have kids.
And then all they want to do is fucking put you in a home. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I was talking to a guy last night, and he goes, he's about to sell his business, and he's going to get a few $100,000 for that. And then he's going to get probably some money left from his dad. And he's going to get, a few $100,000 for that. And he goes, I got kids, so maybe I'll just like go live in Thailand. You can go live in Thailand for like you live high on the hog in Thailand for like $2,300 a month.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll have that money. And then there's other ways to go make a couple $1,000s a month doing whatever, selling shit, whatever, stocks, interest, whatever. And he's like, and then I'll, 3 months out of the year during the rainy season, I'll just fly from Thailand, go hang out with my kids. And all I was thinking was like that rude awakening, day 3, when you realize that your kids don't even want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm here for 3 fucking months. Because kids got their own lives, My mom will come to visit. I'm excited to see her. Day 3, day 4, you're like, ooh, There's only so many times you can go to Chili's. You know what I mean? Or go get fried chicken. I mean, I'm pushing the envelope on those. But this guy has no kids, so fuck it. And he's going to end up being kind of like an accidental millionaire.
Yeah.
Because so many people got behind him.
And he'll sell his story.
He's like on the OnlyFans of adventure. I mean, he doesn't have to show his asshole.
Yeah. Oh, he can. Right.
I mean, I'm not going to stop him. He's kind of good looking. He looks like my friend Justin. So when I see these videos pop up, I'm like, when did Justin get a fucking boat?
And why didn't he call me to come on? I like boats.
I want to run away. Yeah, I would never do that. What's the most like adventurous thing you could see yourself doing other than like 2 guys at the same time?
You call that adventurous? That's adorable.
I call that Thursday.
It's Tuesday afternoon. I don't know. I would never skydive. I don't want a bungee dump. I mean,
Bungee what? Bungee dump?
I don't know.
I think you're just thinking you're going to shit your pants when you fucking...
So high.
I think it'd be cool to do like a city slickers kind of horseback trip, run cattle kind of thing.
Yeah, go spend a week at Yellowstone Ranch.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I got asked to go dig wells fucking somewhere, and like every night after you're done helping these people find water and shit, like they have lines in the water in the ocean, they pull out fish, they grill the fish right there, and you just kind of like hang out on the beach. And I thought that'd be a cool 10 days ago experience. I mean, it's a lot of hard work, but there's a reward. You're doing something good for other people. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Would you ever like climb like Everest or something like that?
I don't think so. I hate walking.
Yeah. There's got to be a faster way to the top of this thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, fucking, yeah. I'm not a hot air balloon guy.
I was in one that only went up like maybe 100 feet.
Did you like it or not like it?
I was in a panic. That's why I hate flying.
Yeah.
I hate being up in the air. That's why I'm never going in a helicopter unless I'm in a bad accident.
Well, these helicopters keep fucking just
dropping us.
Yeah. Hey, I think the river, the Hudson River really likes helicopters.
Yeah.
And they're all like high profile people.
Weird.
This guy and his family had the Swiss bank. Like,
helicopter accident.
You could be homeless getting a helicopter. Totally fine.
Yeah.
If you have any power whatsoever, I would do it. I texted you the other day. Italy is just giving homes away for $1.
Just begging you to come live there.
Yeah. I'm like, well, could I go take $100,000 and go buy 100,000 homes and own a whole town? What house are you going to be at? House number 857.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going to be today.
You sent me a video of that?
I think I sent you like a little Facebook snippet or something like
Yeah.
that. I don't think it was.
I
a
went to
video.
the comments, and when you got down through the comments, and people were like, "Okay, yeah, so this sounds like it's a great idea." The thing is, all these that are showing you are in areas that nobody wants to live in. There's
Yeah,
no.
but you're in Italy.
It's like living in a ghetto, like in the east side of Buffalo.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get that.
Again, you're still in Italy, but they said it wasn't the best area where they're doing this and whatnot.
They do have like every once in a while, and again, because I clicked on that, then you see other shit. Man, like Tuscany, which is considered one of the most beautiful places in the world.
Yeah.
You can buy a fucking 1600s farm with grapes and olive trees and all that shit for like 230 grand. But then again, like I would miss people. You know what I mean? I think if I wanted like solitude, there's ways to find solitude in America for sure, and still be able to go grab a hot dog somewhere. You know?
I mean, we talked to Afro Man about that. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
You figure with being a D-list rapper that's still kicking it 30 years later.
Still getting paid.
He'd want, he likes to live the lifestyle. He tells you he likes his music loud. No, motherfucker bought 40 acres out in the middle of Ohio.
Yeah.
Has a fucking farm ranch house place.
Yeah.
He's like, I go out there and turn that music up as loud as the fuck I can. Because I got no neighbors and nobody to complain. He goes, I love my music loud. And he goes, I'm like, and they just go out there and he goes, we just party. And it's like, that's the shit. Just, I'm okay. And then knowing that you get in your car and in 10 minutes, you can go to Chili's.
Sure. Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that's kind of where I live now. But yeah. Do you have any desire to go to like see the Eiffel Tower or, I mean, I'd go to Paris just because of the whole Hemingway thing. There's still some bars that Hemingway drank at. Key West, you can go to bars that Hemingway drank at, like Sloppy Joe's and shit. I got no desire to go see the Mona Lisa. Stand in line to go, there's a painting. I've seen it.
Yeah, it's been in 100 movies. I can look it up on the internet.
Yeah, it's all good. It'd be cool to see the where'd Hurley go in Italy? Where the gladiators were.
Rome.
Yes. What's a Colosseum?
Oh yeah.
It'd be cool to go see that. But it's a pain in the ass to get to Italy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if I could eat that much pasta though.
Oh, I think I could.
I don't know, man.
I think it's different pasta. It's not like going to fucking Olive Garden. You have one taste of
Olive Garden, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Like these guys go every once in a while and they're like, you want to go? I'm like, fuck no. I'm gonna eat Mighty Taco and then shit in the toilet and then pull that out and fucking bake it and eat that, and it's better than fucking Olive Garden.
We did.
I don't give a fuck. Their food is trash.
We did Olive Garden with the kids for our anniversary, and I had like a Alfredo, fucking like all the things that my stomach is just like, what are you doing to me? You know, and halfway through the plate, it's like, oh, I'll be back in fucking 15 minutes. Just got to go drop this off. It's a waste of time. But I heard that food in Europe doesn't have so much shit in it, so you can eat a bunch of it. So I can do that. You can go eat the bread, you can go eat pasta and stuff like that, and it doesn't weigh you down the same way that American food does.
Why is that? Is it because all the shit we put in our foods here?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's the adage that, oh, this place has the best Italian food. That's great, but you haven't had food in Italy.
You haven't had Italian food.
Yeah. Same thing with Chinese. And, you haven't had an authentic Chinese meal, Same thing with Mexican and all that stuff. And like you said, that the food that these people eat is just so much better for you than what we have. And
that's why they live to like 109 and some shit, They also take a lot of naps.
Yeah.
As I've gotten older, I fuck with a nap.
Yeah. Now that I'm, incapacitated and living normal day people stuff. I mean, granted, I still haven't been sleeping great, but I've been taking mad naps during the day. One mid-morning after I wake up, and then after lunch, sitting in the middle of the afternoon, I'll just fucking doze off.
I got up today at like 6:30. She had to work early, so I slept on the couch because I tend to snore a little bit. So I'll sleep on the couch, no big deal. Watch some TV, and then I get up, and then I go to the bed, and I slept from like 6:30 to 9, and I felt good. You know,
Yeah.
do I want to go upstairs take a little nappy poo right now? Absolutely, I do. But I'm going to keep the train rolling. Go gambling. Play some bubble craps.
I'm gonna sell some fucking plasma, some semen. My envelope just dried up.
They're like, oh, you're going to sell some semen? How old are you? I'm 53. Okay. Here's $9.
Dude, 2 buckets of beer.
We'll put that in the retard bucket. Before we get out of here, shout out to Vinny's for finally getting golden tea.
Oh, I can't wait. Brendan was trying to get me to go the other day. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking way deep drinking bourbon and I can't go anywhere. I'm like, I gotta go to bed soon. And plus, I can't play it because
Oh yeah, you'd be playing
my
lefty.
arm's
Yeah,
fucked. I gotta go lefty, and then everything's gonna go one way.
yeah, that's not good. But golden tea is quite possibly the greatest in-bar video game of all time.
Yeah,
I think darts would probably still win in the grand scheme of things. Pool would probably second, but golden tea, hands down.
Yeah.
You can't have a bar and not have golden tea.
No, I mentioned it once or twice. I don't know who was the driving force but behind it, but whoever you are, thank you, baby Jesus.
Now we don't have to go to a fucking.
We don't have to go to weird places.
Yeah, that one bar with the pizza was pretty cool. With
Oh, right down the street from Vinny's there. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
the one dude.
Jeez, that food was so good.
That dude loves Democrats, huh?
Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told him to move to Canada.
Yeah. I mean, everyone has the right to go like whoever they want, and you know, sure. There's people that are fucking Jets fans. I get it. I don't know why, but there's people that are Jets fans. There's people that like the Tennessee Titans. Titans? Jesus Christ. I get it. But to wish that Kamala Harris was president, that's the biggest red flag of all time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't want to dwell on it, but the shit that we're being told now that has been going on behind closed doors is people, how are you not for that? I don't understand it. How are you for not
Come on,
catnip, bro?
How are you for just
I
think
there's 97 different ways about how to say this correctly, but just how are you not for the betterment of the people? I mean, this isn't somebody else's money. This is the money you take from me every week.
Yeah,
you're supposed to be using it for good things, and you're not.
Right.
But now that you hate Trump so much, you literally just accept that this is okay. Because you can't say no, this is good, because then it sounds like you're supporting Trump, but you hate the guy. But just admit that he's got good shit ideas. Everybody's worried about all these fucking tariffs. Tariffs are a bargaining chip. What has been happening? People have been falling in line.
It's already back to better than it was. We've charging
made better deals. Yes.
And we're getting their stuff less.
But nobody wants to hear this. And like I said, all these fucking people that if they're going to find enough money in this return or that's been, used for this shit and they're shutting it down, they're like, we can give every citizen $5,000. Why wouldn't you want that?
Yeah. Or at least have
the people that are pro Kamala, or I don't care who you run for on the Democratic side, that are anti-Trump, and all you do is post on social media bad things about our government and how we're all going to die and he's running this place into the fucking sewer. You guys don't get that check.
No.
Okay? You just don't.
Well, I liked what he's doing with Harvard. He's like, all right, cool. First of all you hear is that Harvard is one of the most expensive schools to go to. But the government has been subsidizing Harvard?
They got to look at billion war chest.
Endowment. Yeah.
So, that's the word for that.
So like
war chest.
Well, same thing. But so they have $1 billion in Harvard's bank account, and they're still getting money from the government.
Oh, yeah, government. Yeah.
So, like, why? And then you have all this like anti-Semitic shit, which I definitely don't agree with. And now they're like, all right, cool. If you're going to allow that to be on your campus, we're just going to withhold funds. And Harvard's like, well, wait a minute. It's like, well, no, fuck you. Fuck you. I do like that shit's happening. I mean, I wish more people could just be pro-American and not just pro-party. That's if let's say, heaven forbid, but let's say Kamala won, right? And she started doing this shit, I would be happy for it. I'd be happy that somebody was putting their foot down and saying, all right, we're not going to go and send $200 million for fucking circumcisions in fucking Yemen. Like, what the fuck are we doing? That's not us. Or South Africa, the dude goes, we just want Trump to leave us alone. And then Trump goes, cool, we're not going to pay you any of the money that we've been paying you. Well, hold on a minute. It's like, oh,
well, how do you want it?
Yeah, so you're all on the tit.
Yeah.
All right, well then, let's do this. Come visit me. Let me show you a video of how there's basically genocide against white farmers. That was the biggest fucking fuck you moment I've seen in a very long time.
And everybody, the anti-Trump crew is just like, what a absolute fucking egotistical power trip, petty, childish infant this guy is.
Mm-hmm.
Because he held somebody accountable. Give me that guy fucking 7 days a week and twice on Sunday.
Yeah.
Give me that person. I don't care if you're a girl, female.
Yeah.
Give me the people that are going to out there and do fucking shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of cool that it feels like the United States has our like balls back a little bit.
Good.
Oh, and his press secretary, I think she's 24 years old.
I love her.
And it's a woman.
I love her.
And she's a bad motherfucker. I almost said bitch, but she's a bad motherfucker.
She takes zero shit.
She
is well informed. She's well endowed.
Yeah.
No, that's not the word.
Yeah, she does have nice tits.
Okay. She's very articulate.
Yep.
And she will just
she comes with fucking receipts.
Yeah.
You asked this shit, and she's like, oh, okay, hold on, wait a minute. Because the Associated Press said this too. It's like, what?
Yeah.
So the same journalist in this room said the same stuff. So maybe you should look it up with them. And they're like, well, and again, this is just
didn't Trump just call out somebody the other day?
Oh yeah, every day.
It was right in the middle of the thing. He asked somebody asking the fucking question. He stopped him and kicked the fucking dude out. He goes, I'm never taking another question from you again. Get the fuck out of here. I'm like, there's just zero fucks given. And I love it. And I wish this would have been done 16 years ago.
Sure.
You know, start then.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just shows you how these people aren't out for the betterment of us. They don't care about us anymore. They used to.
And if you look at like word clouds or whatever, like I remember a long time ago, I think when Clinton was in office, this guy was getting interviewed by like 60 Minutes or something like that. And his job was to decipher the meanings behind the speeches. You can't decipher a Trump speech because he's all over the goddamn place. If there's one thing I wish he would do better,
rein it in, homie.
Be more tactful in the way that he fucking dispels information, you know? But this guy was talking about Clinton, and he goes, if you really go down, fucking fruit flies. If you really go down and like look at everything he's saying, this is what the speech really meant. Because you repetitively will say some keywords to kind of almost like lock people in and not brainwash them, but it's just the way it is. Chris Rock does it during his specials too. Like it's repetitive. Martin Luther King did it too. It's very preacher-like, you know. Barack Obama did it.
You imagine if Trump was Trump but could speak like Obama?
Oh my God. It'd be
we're going to abolish term limits for president. You're just going to be our guy forever.
Well, and this is what I heard too about like with this whole thing with Biden having cancer. And Biden said he had cancer in 2020. Mistakenly, he misspoke. Sure. But let's say that Biden was running, and let's say that first debate wasn't the cataclysm it was, right?
That was an abortion.
So he gets randomly 18 million more votes, winky face, and wins again. And then he has to bow out because of health problems. She would have had 3 terms.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
No.
12 fucking years with
That's
that? Ugh. So thank God. Thank God for Joe Rogan. Thank God for Trump going on Rogan. Thank God for Elon Musk. And again, I think they could all do better. But
Yeah, a little brash.
Quarterback, all that shit.
And I'm okay with it. You just came in, pulled on your pants, and let your fucking freak flag fly.
Yep.
And everybody knew what was going to happen. Same thing as before. People are going to get back in line. Notice all the wars have kind of stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is what I want to circle back very quick here. When you were talking about pumping money to, like fucking, North Sudan for fucking childhood gender assignment surgeries. Fuck, I forgot what I was going to talk about.
Come on.
Holy fuck.
Gummies.
Dude. You were just talking about it. It was leading me right back, and I was like, okay.
The thing that sucks is like, that's our money. And I think for some reason, people don't realize that. They just think that taxes is like this, it's just a thing you pay. And then we have this, we have laws, we have infrastructure, we have all this other stuff. Right. But if you could eliminate some of that shit and then focus on where the good money goes. I think we talked about this one of the times too. Like if you won the lottery, so let's say you win 500 million in Powerball, and they're going to take 300 million of that or whatever the math is. They're going to take the bulk of that, and it goes to taxes. I wish every lottery owner had the ability to go down on a punch card and go, okay, I want the 300 million that you're taking from me that I won.
We thought, yeah.
And I want to go to roads. I want to go to schools. I wanted to go to school food programs. I wanted to go to a library. I want to go to this and that. And then maybe as a lottery winner, some of that stuff, like maybe you get a wing of a library in your name or something like that. Like, but you're choosing where your money goes. I wish as the American taxpayer, you could do that too.
Yeah.
I wish, okay, tax day, I had to go write $140,000 in checks. And I wish I could have had a little bit of a punch card to go, okay, I want this $140,000 in, federally to go here. The 60 I paid to local government and stuff like that, or to Illinois, I want that to go here. And we as taxpayers for the first time ever could actually dictate where our money goes. I think that would be a lot more powerful. Sure, there's going to be some overlap. Sure, part of what they take from employment tax and all that kind of shit, and what they take, their fucking take, it's got to go to this. It's got to fund pensions that we didn't realize we're going to come collect, and that's why Illinois is bankrupt. That's why New York's bankrupt. Yeah. That's why a lot of these states are fucked. But like, sure, some of that money has to go there because those are monies owed. Sure, I get it, but it's going to these fucking slush funds that don't impact everyday life, but we're spending everyday money.
Yeah, dude.
Ideally hoping that they're going to get there, Sorry.
And when we're sitting here trying to figure out why I have to get my truck inspected every year, that it's viable to drive on roads, yet the roads we drive on are complete and utter garbage, and they're fucking everybody's cars up.
Yeah.
And guess where that burden comes back? Onto us. So now you got this dude that just buy a used vehicle for $5,000 so he can get back and forth to work at his minimum wage job to support his family. And he blows a fucking tie rod hitting a pothole because where's all the money? You guys had all this money during COVID to give out.
Yeah. Oh, so around here, there was a 3-way stop. It worked perfectly. 3-way stop.
So stupid.
They put in a circle. That circle is probably 20 feet. Maybe let's go 40, a 40 feet circle, right? 40 foot. 3-way stop. That cost the local government here like $1.6 million. It's like 9 trees, a curb, no street light, no power, no nothing going to it. $1.6 million. If you would open that up to private companies to bid, instead of having it go to state workers, what are we talking? All in 300 grand tops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Saving 1.3 million.
You're already
on the
getting your
project.
deal from the asphalt and concrete people that are
Sure.
pouring it because they're your buddies and they
Yeah.
get all the work for your jobs because you pay the best and whatever. So
This is where I think like private equity companies, the fact that there's a slush fund of like community money and it goes into guys that sometimes don't show up for work. The town I grew up in, Forestville, is not even a town anymore because those guys were getting tax money. And on days where they had to go plow, they wouldn't plow. The sidewalk plow wouldn't plow. It's like, but
broke
they're
like the
paying for
ice
the
cream
money.
machine at McDonald's.
Yeah, but those people are taxed for you to go do that shit, and you don't do it.
Yeah.
So at what point does it become like blatant thievery? Because I'm sure that guy's checks didn't stop. The sidewalk plow guy.
Mm-mm.
I'm sure he has a pension.
Yeah.
And he clocks into a job that's paid for by the people, and then he doesn't go to do his job, but the people still get doxxed to go pay for him to go not do his job. When is that not theft?
Dude, it's
It's racketeering.
It is. It is such a racket.
Yeah, it's shit.
I mean, like you said, we buy a lottery. We are the lottery.
Yep.
People want to try to win. You know, we're going to throw $100,000 in this lottery ticket. Anybody can buy tickets to win it for $1. You get all this fucking money coming in. You have your lottery. Keep your 100 grand out to start the next one with. All that money come in has been taxed once already.
Yep.
Now we're putting it in this bucket, and the winning ticket gets pulled, and they get the bucket. But you don't get the whole bucket. We're going to take 65% of the bucket. Well, what for it? It's another tax. Why are you keeping this? This is our money.
Yeah. So, you know, one could venture to guess that the payout on the lottery ticket that you bought for $1 after taxes and everything, it's realistically what, 30% of the total money paid in?
I think it's almost different states and shit are different. I know New York's like one of the highest ones about any of that stuff.
Yeah, but the payout, so you've already been taxed on the $2 or whatever. Now Powerball is what, $5 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You've already been taxed on that exponentially. So that $5 value is probably really a $15 non-taxed value, right? Yeah. And then let's say you, by luck of the draw, you fucking win it. And then they take 60% out of Powerball. You're like, wait a minute. So, I mean, there's not a true value on that.
And you're sitting here like the New York State with the fucking Powerball.
Yep.
That's in all the bars.
Yep.
Great. Where does that money go? Education. It funds that. The New York State Lottery funds our education system. Why are kids so fucking stupid?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Well, they're inner city. No.
We saw that movie. They can overcome.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go gamble.
I'm gonna go be not high.
You're gonna go watch a shitty movie from the 90s.
Thinking I'm like hearing things, and it was like text Krista. And I'm like, you hear? She's like, yeah, we've been home for a bit. I'm like, okay. So I'm not hearing things. I'm actually hearing them real things.
So you're not hearing things, but you are. But you're not hearing
I'm
things.
not. Yeah, I'm not.
Got it. All right, we'll get out of here.
Back on track maybe next weekend. Sure.
Yeah, dude. Let me know.
Yeah. I won't be gambling. I'm poor now.
I'm not buying that one bit. I found this envelope. I'm at the casino.